Hello, welcome to another video. As you can see, it's a glorious day in Lincolnshire. Today I'm off exploring. I don't know if this is going to work out. If it does, I'm going to show you something interesting. If it doesn't, well, it won't be very interesting. Stick with it. Let's see what we find. So I've just turned off the road into some woods called Temple Woods. So in Lincolnshire I am not far from a village called Folkingham. We would call it locally, or Folkingham. People who look at the way it's spelt might say it. Not far from Aslockby. I can hear a lot of gunfire in the distance. Must be some shooting going on. Always makes me nervous. As you may be able to hear, lots of bird song and guns in the background. But a beautiful morning to be in the woods. I've only seen 2 people in about the last 7 miles. Aha, so this could be the issue. I may not be able to go much further. It says on that sign, firearms in use at all times. They're certainly in use currently, which is a bit of a shame. They sound like they're quite a long way away, but I don't really want to get shot. Funny enough, somebody that told me about what I'm trying to get to see told me that they are regularly firing guns in the area, and I thought it was joking about the farmer firing guns, but obviously they are. So whether they've got their own little private shooting range, I don't know. Could be tricky. But the fact that these signs are attached to some form of digger, that is a bit of a clue as to what I'm trying to get to see. I'm going to venture a little bit further, but I don't really want to take any risks. Don't want to get shot. So this bit of concrete is a bit of a clue. What I'm trying to get to is the disused wartime Folkingham Airfield. You can just see in the distance, maybe, I'll probably have to zoom in later, there's loads of old diggers, cranes, vehicles, and they're rotting away. And they're on what was the main runway, and it's very visible even on Google Earth. I'll get a photograph from Google Earth and probably insert it shortly. So that is just one end of it, and there's a complete runway's worth of stuff just like that. So there's obviously some sort of fresh activity. But I'm just really intrigued as to how, why they're all here, just wasting away, rotting away, rusting away, doing nothing. The tractors, diggers, mini cranes. They're almost as far as the eye can see. I'm a little bit reluctant to go into the open part of the runway because the shooting isn't all that far away. There's obviously some sort of range. I don't want to get too close to it. I'm sure there must be a reasonable value of scrap metals worth, but it's just rusting. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of old runway and taxiway, concrete, all still in place. But very, very intriguing place. I'd love to come back to, maybe midweek when there's no firing going on. This must be the plough department. Full restoration required. And this must be the water tank department. That one's quite new. So I'm heading back now into Temple Woods. It just occurred to me when I was in that open air there that the wind is actually coming from the same direction as the gunshots. So I guess it's probably carrying and magnifying the gunshot sound. But it's still not a nice sound, is it? So I think that was what I might call a tempter of a success. It wasn't really a success. We got to see parts of it, but not the really big stuff that's on the runway. But I think I shall do a little bit more research and see if we can come back and explore a little bit more. If it wasn't for the general feeling of unease by hearing the guns firing, it might be quite a nice morning for a ride, a nice place to walk. Ah, that's it, it's a gun club. I would have been safe for shooting the other way. They probably wouldn't have shot me, would they? There's a clay pigeon machine just there, and it fires them every now and again. They might be too small for the camera to pick up. I think there might be a part 2 video then. Perhaps when the gun club isn't shooting, there basically won't be anybody about, or very few people about, if any. Maybe a couple of dog walkers in the woods. That may be the better time to be exploring. So with that short tempter of a future more in-depth video, I shall say goodbye. Have a great week. Hopefully see you before too long, maybe in a week's time. See you soon. Bye.